In this video, we'll be showing you how to install MADSolutions Directory Assistant. In order to install the software, you will need to be an administrator on the machine where you are running the installation, and you will also need to be a Microsoft Exchange administrator. The first step will be to run the setup executable that comes with the software download. You will need to click that you accept the agreement for usage of the software. The setup will then install the management console for Directory Assistant, which will open once the installation is completed. Once the console opens, expand the product name and you will see the domain for your company. Expand the domain and you will receive a notice that you need to install the MADSolutions Directory Assistant service. Click OK on this window. Next, right-click on the service and select Install. You will be asked to enter the computer name where you want to install the service. The computer where you install the service must have a 32-bit version of Microsoft Outlook installed. This is to allow the service to log into its mailbox. Next, you will be asked to enter the user account that the service will use to run. This account must have a Microsoft Exchange mailbox. The next step will show you the NetBIOS name that was found for your environment. If this name appears wrong, correct it on this step and click Next. The next step will ask you for the name of the computer that has Microsoft Internet Information Server installed. This is required to install the web pages that users will connect to for Directory Assistant. The next step will ask you to select a mailbox that will receive notifications if critical errors occur with the service. Click Next at the Summary step to install the service. The installation results show that a share was created for the software on this computer and that the web page files were copied to the proper location. Click Finish once this is complete. A warning message will appear that you must configure Internet Information Server before using the web pages. The next thing that will need to be done before the software can be used is to configure Internet Information Server. Open the Microsoft Internet Information Server console. When you expand the websites, you will see that a folder has been created for Directory Assistant. This folder will be given the name DA. You will need to change the security on this folder to turn off anonymous access and turn on integrated Windows authentication. Different versions of Internet Information Server will have this section in a different location. However, the procedure remains the same. Turn off anonymous access and turn on integrated Windows authentication. The next step you will need to do is start the Directory Assistant service. This can be done through the console. Right-click on the service and pick Start. Once the service is running, you will need to verify that you can connect to the web pages. You can do this through Microsoft Internet Explorer. The address you will need to enter is the name of the server or website, followed by /DA/DAmain.asp. You should receive an error page that says you do not have a Directory Assistant policy. This means you can connect to the web pages properly and that you can now begin setting up policies for users to modify their information. Please see our other videos for how to set up a policy and how users can connect to the web pages to modify their information.